Yay.
The hit has been buttoned.
Hello, everybody. We actually made it. Welcome, everybody, to this 36th session of In the Demon's Grasp.
It's been so
Uh,
long.
it's been a
1 month
wonderful ride.
later.
Yeah, none of us remember what we were doing.
Yay. I
When
do,
last,
but I'm not
when,
telling you.
when last we left off, the group had just finished combat against some rather demonic beasties and some interesting giant insects that like to call in friends. Apparently sent to fight them or delay them or something uh, by a demonic entity who named himself as Rochard. They were
That was
successful.
traumatizing.
They were successful in fending them off. Uh, the last one to die uh, gave an ominous statement of as it was meant to be. And after Cole did a little bit of harvesting of insect parts and a bird who was unfortunately knocked unconscious by said insects,
Ooh.
the party decided to stop for a short rest to gather themselves. One of the main items that was found, other than general weapons and the like,
Necklace.
was what appeared to be a collar or necklace that had three small crystal ball like beads on it, or three small crystal beads, I should say. One of which has what looks to be lightning zapping around inside of it.
Mm.
That's where we will pick up is shortly after the short rest has concluded. So everybody has already hit the button for the short rest.
Yeah.
You feel a little bit
Did I hit the button?
refreshed. If you didn't, go ahead and do it again. It won't make any difference for a short rest.
Okay, there.
And so that's where we will pick up. So from the campsite, your short rest went as good as can be with the bodies laying down there on the road for anyone to see. It was about midday to mid afternoon, and so we will say it's about equivalent to around 5 o'clock now for what it's worth. Does anybody want to make any preparations for continuing your journey?
Um, I have the body of Joffrey, right?
Yes, in your
Can
bag.
I? Yeah. Can I check if he had a necklace on too?
You can. So you pull the body of Geoffrey, the other abyssal chicken that you fought back at, well, that you, was it really a fight? Back at the tower that you found inside the carriage that you're traveling with, uh, the abyssal chicken. Joffrey does not have such a necklace.
Okay. Oh,
Now the
Joffrey
short
didn't have the
rest,
pretty
Interesting.
necklace.
the short rest was about 1 hour. So if there's anything that y'all would specifically like to have done in that hour, please let me know before we continue on.
um,
Hi.
I would have liked to, if possible, look through the research journal
Mm-hmm.
and check to see if there were any other points of interest that I might have wanted to do a phantom copy of.
For the most part, everything that seemed totally illegible, that seemed relevant to what's going on, uh, was kind of close to the middle or end of the book, and you're pretty sure you've covered everything that you know of to cover at the moment.
Okay. But there was nothing else that looked like there was stuff that might have been scratched out.
No.
Okay.
All of that happened much later on in the book.
Okay, so nothing in the early pages.
Yep.
Okie
The
dokie.
scribbling was very close to the end, but the Xing out and saying this isn't right started more towards the middle where it started talking about the ritual to make it stop.
Does anyone
The
have
ritual.
identify right now?
No,
Done.
not me.
Nope.
Okay.
Bannock?
No, the only thing I can identify is my foot up your, and then like somebody like
Oh
Alright.
Lord.
quickly runs over and just like clasps
Not again!
his mouth.
Cole's rubbing off on you, Bannock. So we will continue. Other than the birds that seem to be a little bit out cold, occasionally around as you start down the road again to continue your journey. Insects start to pick back up. Birds are flying overhead, so it seems like it was a limited range. Pretty much anything that could hear them seemed to have fallen a bit unconscious for the most part, as some of you did. And as you're traveling down the road, it seems pretty clear, which is not super unusual considering most of the people of Stormville do their fishery and everything locally. And while there is some transport of fish, they tend to do so by boat and not really by land. You're heading towards Frampton, which is generally known as a mining town, a heavily dwarf thing. The word that came to mind that isn't right is infested. I'm sorry to all the dwarves out there. May your beards be long. Populated, there's the word. And here I was thinking that I wouldn't have as much issue with word
It has a dense dwarfish population.
Yes. It is known where most of the metals and things are mined here on the island that don't come from off island. It is the main source of both precious and non-precious ores. The mountain area and the makeup seems to have been a really good location for various types of gems and ores. So they found pretty much the perfect place to make their home as far as this goes. So as you're traveling, Cole,
Yeah?
could you please give me a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw. Is this against something I can... Oh no, that's only for Dex. Never mind. Nat 1.
Okay. Cole,
Wow, great shot.
you're traveling, everything is all fine and dandy. You're looking around, y'all are talking, and suddenly, just kind of a flash, like a vision in your brain, that big creature you saw in the abyss, you see, like, its head, your vision zooms in on its head, and you see an eye open.
I don't think
And
he
it's
No.
for a split
wants
second.
to remember that shit.
No.
Everyone else, you get a sinking feeling in your stomach. Like, I don't know if you know the feeling, but it's that feeling like, you heard there's a car wreck near, someone that you love, and it suddenly feels like, it was them, that kind of sinking feeling, that dread feeling in the pit of your stomach.
Mistral starts flipping back in her personal travel journal to the page. And I just finished taking care of my notes offline, so this is very fresh. That painting with the horned figure curled up in the fog is gonna flip to that page where she drew the replica of that image.
The one that we found in the cave?
Yes.
Yeah, that was holding
Behind the
the little
mural.
ring. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna flip to that.
Mhm.
It is,
He's
and is
away.
just trying to think to herself because we got Cole's rendition of what he saw.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
We got his attempt at the drawing.
In a very
It was
stylized,
That
very
was an interesting way.
It was not the best drawing in the world, but it was Cole's rendition.
Do we still have it?
Well, Cole's drawing would have
Yeah.
been a lot better because he is an actual artist.
in a very
Hmm.
stylized rendition as someone would paint a mural to try not to make it, perfectly seen because it was kind of, fluffy painted and the like. It vaguely resembles kind of what Cole was describing. It has the horns, the multiple limbs, even the little lines along its body.
Yeah,
So
the
it
reason why I'm
seems really
saying
close.
the reason I'm saying it wasn't a very good rendition, I don't know if y'all remember, Cole failed that performance check to draw
Oh yeah,
He did.
His
That's
mental
why
state
we ended
wasn't
up with the
exactly
MS
in the
Paint
best
version.
place.
Yep,
yeah.
that's why I said I believe at the time. Well, pretty much what Meteor showed you is what Cole drew.
Correct, because the performance check was a failure. So that's why.
So it
I can't find the
vaguely
drawing.
resembles.
I wish we could find the drawing.
I think
Find
it's in
it,
our
please.
handouts.
I just looked. I didn't see it.
Okay.
It should be in our
Um,
handouts.
Messages
Oh.
from Andrion. No.
it's in the
Sprites.
Discord if nothing
Yeah,
else.
we must
But
have
yeah.
shared it just in the Discord.
But yeah,
Oh, there it is. Haha.
I think Meteor
Where?
showed it to his stream.
Let's not put it in welcome home. That will
No.
people.
If you right click on it, Meteor, and
Copy the message link.
copy not the message link, the image link,
There.
or
Okay.
copy the link, you can paste it into here, I will do it.
I won.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. Quickie paste.
There
So
we go.
the long horns coming from the head, the limbs off the ones in the image surrounded by fog that you have of
There.
the mural, the parts were all connected and it was curled up, holding the ring in its grasp in the middle.
Okay, but it looks vaguely like the same figure.
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
I mean, well,
I'm
you
gonna
see
show it
Cole's
to
artwork.
Cole because Cole looks vaguely traumatized right now.
Go, please, if you would, make a wisdom saving throw.
5. This is not my best stat.
You're
Billy.
shaken. It's fine. The dice know.
Cole looks even more shaken. Yeah, and that same fear that he had before when he seemed totally afraid of everyone and everything kicks in for an instant.
Okay. I am going to.
I'm okay.
Yeah, you can calm yourself down.
Oh, I
I'll
was
go
going to use
over
my Essen
and
chart to end the
pet
frightened
Cole's
division, but that's
head.
fine. Yep. I'm just going to magically be like, no fear.
I'm just gonna pet Cole's head. Just pet the head.
Poor Cole. So this occurs as you're riding and leading the horses along. Of course, the horses seemed a little bit spooked by the sudden yelling and everything else, and have come to a stop. Looking around, the rest of the world seems to be fine. Birds are flying. There's sounds of insects and the occasional frog here and there. You're getting closer to the forest area as you're traveling. Nihan,
Yep. Yes.
how you feeling?
Yes.
Okay. So I have a question for you all.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the first to wake up today?
Me.
You?
Cole would probably be the first one to rise every morning.
Okay, thank you very much. I just needed that
Mm-hmm.
information. So
He's an
anything
early
else you would
bird.
like? Anything else you would like to check out or remind or think over, Mistral?
I think that was the main thing. Was I was just like, I don't know that I ever actually showed this to Cole to compare to what he saw through the portal.
Yep, because he was there when you all had uncovered it and everything else, but it didn't really affect him like this did at the time.
And it probably
If I
didn't
Yeah,
occur
'cause-
to me afterwards because I was too distracted.
Yep.
Oh, he was mentally traumatized.
yeah.
But
So I was
Yeah,
just
that
trying
was
to
it.
confirm:
That was
is
it.
this same thing? Okay.
Yes,
as
that was
as far
him.
as Cole
His
is
eye
concerned,
opened. His
it's
eye opened. I
familiar
just saw
enough.
it.
Okay, so we probably want this tablet thing then. Okay.
We want the are we going to somehow get the tablet out of the wall?
Well, no, but in the painting, there was a figure on the edge of the mist with blue hair that was holding a tablet.
Right. Okay.
Tablet is likely the key to either putting it back to sleep or waking it up.
I wonder if the tablet
We want
would
to do the
be-
first
would
thing,
have
I would
been-
imagine.
I wonder if the tablet would have been on that pedestal.
It's very possible.
Mistral, you would remember that you read in there that they said that they found this
Mm-hmm.
there in a room with the thing standing guard on either side of this little raised dais, and that very much resembles the room you were in where you found the
Mm-hmm.
mural and all that.
Right, but when we were there was no tablet. The journal
Correct.
said they found a tablet there. We don't know what
Yes.
happened to the tablet after. We don't know where the tablet ended up. That's part of what we're trying to figure out.
Correct. So, with the
Yeah.
sinking feeling in your stomach, I'm assuming you all are still going to continue on. You still have that
Nope,
dread
that's it.
feeling.
Campaign over.
I don't think us stopping dead because of a sinking feeling will fix the problem.
That's it. Campaign over.
So I
I'm done.
think we do. I think we need to keep moving.
Yes.
Cole,
Although we do need to long rest at some point.
Yeah.
you finally get calmed down, Cole. It's not a permanent thing like it seemed before. You felt that fear just an
Fucking
instant
bacon.
looking at it, but thinking it over, it's like I can handle this, and you eventually fight that off and put it at bay.
Yep. I'm gonna
He's
cast
not cursed,
prestidigitation.
hopefully, anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast
we know of.
prestidigitation multiple times around Cole to distract him. I'm just going to create like a bunch of little different colored sparks.
Are you going to do a squirrel to Cole?
Yes.
Squirrel!
That's awesome.
Okay.
I love it when
So
you do this stuff.
the sinking feeling in your stomachs kind of subside after a bit, and beyond having had that feeling, everything seems mostly normal. It is starting to get dark now. You all have traveled pretty much for the majority of the afternoon. You are pretty much right at the tree line of a forest that's between Stormville and Farrington. Uh, and being right at the tree line, there is, of course, a place where you can set up camp. There's always places along the road in an open plains. Once you get into the forest, it may be a little bit more difficult to find pre-made spots, but no, that's part of what roofing it's all about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is evening time, sun's going down, moon's coming up. You hear timber wolves and sounds starting to come as night is falling. Pretty much the rest of the day passed the majority without incident. So do y'all
I
want to
make
try
us
and
a
push through the
lovely
night?
dinner.
Okay, go and set up
Yeah, I
camp.
think we're gonna
Yeah.
camp. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So y'all set up camp, get everything out and ready, build a nice fire,
I'm
It's pretty
gonna
nice out.
put up the tent because I have a tent.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a little chilly, but not so cold that you have to stay huddled by the fire. Again, it is kind of getting to early to mid fall, somewhere in that range.
Are we in a
So it's
clearing or like in the middle
yes,
of trees? We're in a clearing.
you're
Okay.
you're at the edge of the forest, so you
We're
still
not in
have
the forest
clearing.
yet.
Right.
Okay.
You're pretty much at the tree line, so there's still space to set up however you feel like.
Okay. I'm going to take my staff of the woodlands and I'm going to plant it on the ground and it's going to sprout into a tree.
Big tree.
Yep. And then I'm going to sleep in the tree tonight and take my watch there.
Okay.
Okay. Before you disappear, Mistral will ask you at one point,
Mm-hmm.
just because out of character, I'm remembering a bunch of stuff that we probably overlooked in the excitement.
Uh-huh.
You still have that snake skin?
Yeah. Of course.
Maybe when we get to Fairhampton, we can see about getting you those boots and that cloak.
Oh, like make it out of the snake skin?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun. I like the sound of that. I also got a bunch of snake meat. You want some for dinner?
Sure.
No, thank you.
All right, I'm cooking it.
As long as it's
It's-
cooked, it's
I'm
fine.
gonna make a stew. A nice
For some
snake
reason,
Okay,
meat
cats
that's
don't like
stew.
snakes.
No, no, thank you. Ah,
Here,
if you want though, you can borrow my spice pouch.
if you want,
Maybe
you
make
can
it
get
taste
drunk
better.
on some of this dwarven ale first.
I'm not eating it. I'll have pocket bacon.
All
I
right,
mean, we
suit
can
yourself.
have a forage salad as well as the snake stew if you don't want the
Yeah,
stew.
I'll make a salad.
Okay,
Cole,
if
do you want my spice pouch?
Sure.
If anybody would like to look around for things to forge, please, someone give me a survival check.
Since I'm not willing to eat
This
the snake,
bad.
I'll do the survival check.
Okay, you're gonna try to find your supper.
How
Very
did
good.
that go?
Erilyn
Nat
has
20.
her salad.
Well done.
So,
Erilyn
I'll
really didn't want that snake.
nope. Because I have the handy spice pouch, so I'll let Cole use it to tastify that snake.
Yeah,
Fire deal?
cool. I don't know if you have
Yeah.
cooked utensils in your bag. I do, so I'll pull them
I
out
think
for you.
So,
you don't.
let me check.
If you don't, I'll pull
It would
mine
be
out for
weird
you.
if Cole doesn't, considering how much cooking
It would
he
just
does.
be something that maybe
Cole
hadn't
had
been.
every kit, if I remember right.
Okay,
I have a mess kit.
that's
There you go.
Yeah.
that's a basic one. Yeah, I have that, and I have the cooked utensils, so I have a little bit
Okay.
more.
Yeah, I don't have the cook's utensils. I have a mess kit.
Okay.
Yeah, the
So-
mess kits
And I
is
don't
for
have every
eating, the
kit. I
cook's
just have
utensils-
several kits.
Yeah, the
Several
cook's
kits of
utensils
So,
is for cooking. So like a
question:
ladle, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yes.
the one pinch is seasoning for one meal. Since I'm not eating snake, you making enough for 4 people then?
Yeah. I think one meal
So I'll
is
mark
enough for
off-
the whole group, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's per
Oh.
person.
One
Yeah.
meal is
Okay.
normally for 4 servings. 5 is fine.
I'm not eating snake, so I'll mark off the one then.
Okay.
Adeline is quiet at the moment, thinking.
Firedale, do I have 1 or 2 collars with enchantment magic on them?
You had 2.
2? Okay.
Yes, one.
That
for
was
each of
actually the episode I
creatures.
rewatched today to write my notes.
So I got 1 off of the chicken, and where
You-
did the other one come from?
Well, we had
No.
the Mezzoloth.
Yeah, you got 2
Each of the
them off
Mezzoloths had
Mezzoloth.
them.
Oh, each of the Mezzoloths had them. Okay.
Yeah.
So the necklace from the chicken is different.
Correct.
Okay.
It does not look anything like those 2 colors that you got before.
Okay.
This, it appears to be just a regular leather collar or bracelet or necklace, depending on how you look at it. If you put your finger in it, it's a really huge ring, stuff like that.
Okay.
And tied to it are
Strange
these
surface,
three
okay.
little crystal beads, one of which has Zeppy Zeppy in it. Who currently has that?
I think I do.
Yeah, Meteor has it.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
It's in my bag of holding.
Okay.
The bag of biting.
I think we
that's the
put
other
it in the.
character.
Okay.
I think we put it in the bag of holding because it wasn't traceable, right? It wasn't
Yeah, it's a different
scribable in the
different
bag of
plane.
holding.
Yes, we did talk
Mhm.
about that.
Yeah.
So all good as far as that goes. So, Erilyn, you do find some late blooming herbs and berries that are, just pretty much perfectly ripe and almost at that point where they're ready to fall off the vines and, seed and all that. So you find a nice little fruit and herb salad that you can share. You find plenty enough for whoever else wants to partake. Very
Whoever
good
else
roll.
doesn't want snake steak.
Being able to fly around helps scouting a lot for stuff, doesn't it?
Mhm.
I love my wings. I'll pet my feathers.
So y'all settle up for the night. There are some sounds of, as I said, howling and moving in the forest, but nothing too alarming as far
If
as it doesn't
anybody
sound
wants to
like it's
ride
super
up into the
close.
tree,
I'm
I'll
just
carry
gonna
them up
climb
into
it.
the tree.
I
I'm fine.
climb up the tree.
So describe this tree for me, Cole.
Describe a tree. It
Well,
actually
what kind of tree in it is it? Let's start with that.
it's a big oak tree.
Okay.
But it has like golden and orange and red leaves to it, like fall.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know if any of the other trees around here look like that, but this one does.
Many of them do.
Um, and it just
I know the
sprouted
trees
from.
on the map all look like pine trees, but they're
Yeah.
not. It's just easy forest trees.
Yeah, just that sprouted
Yeah.
from
It's
my
very befitting of the
staff.
forest, other than being, a good several, multiple leagues away from the trees. It's
Mm-hmm.
this one tree that's sprouted up here all nice and strong, just in
Yep.
the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's 60 feet tall and like a 5-foot diameter trunk.
Yeah, it's
So
a
it's
huge tree.
rather robust.
Plenty of boughs and everything else.
Mm-hmm. So I
Okay.
should be able to see far and wide
Mm-hmm.
with this
You
thing.
certainly can. So, what is going to be the watch order tonight once everybody is set up to sleep? Who's going first?
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second watch.
I'll do third.
Adeline will take fourth. While it's
Okay.
later,
Banana just gets to sleep.
Adeline's a night owl. You know, she's very good at doing what she does. So y'all settle up for rest and everything else.
I will pull up the update notes from Elsbeth for the day before I go to
believe you
sleep.
did that at the start of the day.
Did I do it this morning? I didn't think so, but maybe so.
I thought you did.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the same day that you set out. From there back to the tower. Remember, y'all met her partway through just as she was writing the note. So the note you got was, "Here's the," and then
Her.
it just suddenly ended.
And we
Well, I
popped
mean,
into her office.
it's been a day. She might have had
Has
more
it?
information, and we haven't used any other charges today.
Okay. Sorry, my apologies. I was thinking today was yesterday, which is really weird when out of game and in the game. So,
I
you
know I
checked the
did send
notes.
that message to her asking her to have a courier meet us in Farrington
Hmm.
for the
Mhm.
sending stone as well.
Yes, but we had also given her additional information and a kind of sort of task because we
Yep.
found out that the kids were all magically inclined that have gone missing.
See if she has any info for us.
Mm-hmm. To expand
Alrighty.
her search, her net.
One moment. Let me see what it is it's supposed to be. Alrighty. The update for today, and it's time stamped pretty much. She has put the time that she's written it. Is around 4 o'clock this afternoon. She has a report that a young child reported to the guards that someone had killed his father. His father was found beheaded. His
Oh.
head was not found. When they went to question the child further, the child was no longer able to be found. There was no news concerning the disappearances of other children, and no news of anyone particularly fitting of just learn how to do magic, at least within the area of Novell. And she gives an affirmation of a courier should be in Frampton within the next day or two.
Okay.
So a new child has disappeared and their father was killed. Is that right?
He was killed and then he disappeared.
Right.
The father was killed. The child reported that the child disappeared.
Yep.
Yep. When the guards went back to speak with the child further to ask about the father, because the child just said someone killed my father, the guards went to look. The body of an old man was found beheaded. His head was not located. And so when they went back to speak with said child, the child was gone.
Now, is this father as in of the street urchin kids? Because didn't we get a report that he was dead?
I mean, you got more than a report. You all got his
Oh
head.
yeah, the head.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Brain. I was blanking for a minute there. Yes.
Mhm.
But is that the father that was
Does it seem like that was possibly the person being referred to?
I mean,
because
it's a
the beheaded
possibility.
the beheaded
Her report just says a child came to say that his father was killed. The guards went to check. They found a body with the head missing. And then when they went to look for the child again, the child was gone. That's what her report says.
Now, the body, I guess we wouldn't know this. I was going to ask what the body was wearing. Was it wearing the clothes of an adult or the clothes of a child? Like maybe the children have aged and that's why we can't find them.
Nope, there is none of that in her report.
I would bring this up to the group though, as possibilities.
Okay.
The
Could be
children
these
have
children
aged.
are aging into old people, and maybe there's a bunch of old people wandering around with no memories of who they are. Because they're actually these children.
Where do you get these ideas from? Where is this coming from?
Well, the kid disappeared and an old
I'll
man was
just
there instead, so. I mean, it's possible.
I'm just gonna look at you confused.
Why is
Did
this
you
such...
forget your brain at the tower?
No, this is a logical assumption, thank you
Is
very
it
much.
behind the stack of potatoes?
You shush.
It's more likely that the child either was taken or simply ran off.
That is possible as well,
And
but...
and if it is our decapitated friend here's body, maybe it's a street urchin kid and they're in hiding now.
I mean, that's possible as well, but why would the body of the urchin boss be where the child disappeared.
We don't know that the child actually disappeared. We just know that the guards couldn't find them after.
Where the father disappeared. People
That
are
was
disappeared, and
in
then
her
a body
information.
reappears in the same spot.
Just
I'm still not
for
following your
nothing
logic.
here.
Just
Not for nothing here, Cole, but I do want to remind you of a particular street urchin that we met who was very good at making herself not seen after creating a fuss.
I mean, you have a point, but so do I.
The certain one you kidnapped?
It wasn't a kidnapping. Thank you very much.
It is part of their
I just
skill
Well,
brought
to
set.
the
her onto
guards
the
it
roof.
was.
That's because
But
she made it seem like it.
Didn't he also introduce himself to us as father?
Yes.
And the
And
street
they
urchin
probably
kids
argue back
might.
and forth like this for a while. But just listen. Just listen.
So this is the. I don't think where he got beheaded is where the kid poofed. I think if it is his body that got decapitated, because we ended up with a decapitated head this morning. If it is him, the urchin kid may have just went into hiding. Or disappeared.
Very true.
There's
Do we have anything to report?
Also
to
possible that
her,
since
like,
we have
a
the
demon
head in
encounter?
question, that this is. Well, it's also possible that since we have the head in our possession, if the head does belong to this body, that this is a
I
setup.
thought we left it in the
That did not load, Firdo.
at home.
It did not.
I thought
That is a broken
left
image icon.
I thought we left it at home in the altar room
Yeah, we did.
and told Ivy to watch it.
Specifically, I think we put it in a pot in the altar room.
Yes, I think we're trying to grow a head.
We're trying to essentially give it a proper burial in hollowed ground, which is what we did.
Still
Still
not
nothing.
working, Firebutt.
Nope.
Dagnabbit.
Send it in Discord.
But basically, seeing as we didn't do the thing, we didn't separate head from body, but we ended up in possession of the head. It's possible that this was also a setup to try to blame us for the death.
That's Cole's conspiracy board.
Nice. There we go. Meteor got it.
I had to.
Yep. But anyways, we're on watch.
since
No,
I'm-
did we want to? Can we report back with the paper back to her?
No.
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 No, that's
I
part
have
of
to
why we need the
sending.
sending stone to get to her.
Right.
I
So we
have
don't
to
have to burn
sending.
spells to talk to her.
I have one slot left for sending, but I don't know if I want to do that unless we are going to long rest, or do I sending
Well,
her
We are
a
setting up
report
for a
in the
long rest
morning?
at this very moment. That is what we are
But
doing.
do I want to sending her a report in the morning?
Well, if you send one in the morning, it'll burn a slot tomorrow.
True.
I would send.
But
the
what if we
report
get attacked overnight?
today. Then upcast. If you have more higher slots.
Use a
available.
higher level spell slot, yeah.
Yeah. You can always upcast, you just can't downcast.
Why don't I see it in a higher level?
It's not going to show up there because there's
No, you just
like,
use
extra
the higher
benefit,
level spell slot.
but
Yeah.
you can use
Okay.
the higher level spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 25 words, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, what would I say?
Let's be real though, if we get attacked in the middle of the night, I can teleport us over there and we just start over.
Tell her that we're pretty sure the body of the old man is the kid, and
No.
it's a valid theory, guys. Come on.
It's really not.
Can we not?
Just
Um,
mention the demons that are trying
Mention we
to...
encountered demons and they sent us a severed head.
Yeah.
didn't we mention that to
of
her this
the
morning?
urchin boss. I don't know. I don't remember if we did or not.
When did that happen?
Well, apparently it happened yesterday. Because you said today is tomorrow.
I'm confused. I thought we already.
I think we go under the assumption we haven't said anything about the demons to her yet. Because I think last
You
time
definitely
we...
haven't said
But the
anything about the
head.
demons.
Oh.
Yeah, because we encountered the demons
Oh,
after
yeah,
we
yeah, we
left
probably
there
did.
to come back to the tower to
We
set out to
mentioned-
Faramden.
Right.
We might
We
have
wouldn't have had
mentioned
any
the
way to
head.
talk to her since that happened.
Yeah, we might have mentioned the head before
I just
we
don't remember
left.
when we got the head exactly.
And
It
I
was at the
apologize
tower.
as the DM. I don't recall.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
and if
will
it was
trust your
at the
judgment.
tower, was it at the tower before we slept or after we slept?
After you slept.
Then no, she would not know because we would not have told her anything yet because we wouldn't have had an opportunity to tell her anything yet.
So today is that same day. Okay.
Yeah, it's the end of that day.
No, because I have. What the hell? In my notes, I have the 2 nights traveling horses, blah blah blah, and then I have the gnome sits, and then I have message, and all that it said was no, never mind. That's not the right thing.
Okay.
Based on my spell slots and my features and traits that I have available to me, it is the end of that day.
Okay.
Yeah, based on my notes as well,
When
it's the
did
end
I
of that day.
send her?
Because my last couple of notes were, I opened a package and there was a talking head inside. I named him Joffrey, the Abyssal
Yeah, like-
Chicken.
Okay,
The package was
hold
waiting
on.
for us this morning, I believe.
Yeah.
We did get the street urchin head before I sent the message to Elsbeth in my
Okay.
notes.
Okay.
And then we found Joffrey.
Now, what I
Okay.
don't know is if y'all mentioned the head or not, because I think it came up as you didn't want to cause a panic, but I don't remember. So I will trust
That's
y'all's judgment.
probably accurate.
Yeah, I would imagine we did not say anything initially.
So are we
But
okay
now that it's
with
come
saying
up-
it now?
Well, now that they found the other half of the body, if it is
Yeah.
the same body, I don't want her wasting the guards' time looking for a head that they're not going to find when the guards need to be protecting the town and keeping other kids from going missing.
So you're saying you can cut off their search?
Yeah.
Yes, I if it is in fact the same one, if this is two pieces of the same body, I don't want them to waste their time on a wild goose chase.
Okay.
All right. So say.
Hold on, I'm working on something.
Okay.
So far I have hi Elsbeth. We
Don't
received a
waste
severed
time on
head
Hi,
this.
Elspeth. That's 2 wasted words there.
She will know.
Fine.
Yeah.
We received a severed head this morning of street
Street urchin father. Yeah.
master
Boss.
Well,
boss.
I was gonna say father
Just
just
say-
because the kid said father, but that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Just say urchin boss rather than street urchin boss. She
Mhm.
should know what that
Yeah,
means, and that's safe
she
for her.
knows we went and talked to the street urchin
Okay,
to talk to their
urchin
boss, so she has
of
that
urchin
context.
father. Same person, like person question mark.
Mm-hmm.
She can probably make the connection there, yeah.
She knows what she sent us in the updates, so yeah.
Also ran into demons trying to get us to stop investigating. We killed them.
Nearing Faramden.
Yeah.
Or
That
however
seems-
far out we are, yeah.
En
route.
What was the
Yeah, en route to Fairhampton.
what was the not our time? What was that weird thing that they said?
Oh, that was
As
more
he-
than
They-
25
as-
words.
You aren't needed yet. However, she doesn't need to know all of that.
Hope that you received the message, but based on what happened earlier, it seems to be resistant to my request. We're not needed yet. We need some kind of battery
You
to
aren't
cast a
needed
spell.
yet. Yep.
I have 2 more words that I can add in then.
Just end it there. That's fine.
And you have en route to Farrington in there somewhere?
Give me a second.
En route Farrington, if nothing else.
Heading Farrington.
I mean, the previous message she did request that someone be sent to Farrington to pick up.
Just so she knows we're not there yet, but we're still heading
Okay.
that way.
So I've got received a severed head this morning of urgent father, same person question mark, encountered demons trying to get us to stop investigating, not needed yet question mark, nearing Farrington.
Question.
What?
When you said received a severed head, is a word in there? If so, take that out.
Okay.
Received severed head.
This morning of street
Yeah.
urchin father.
Of urchin.
Well, and
father.
again, remove street. Remove received severed head of urchin
Of
father
urchin father.
this morning.
This morning of urchin father.
Demon encounter. Telling
Possibly
us
same person question mark, encountered demons trying to get us to stop investigating, not needed yet.
Okay, you've wasted a bunch of words again, so hold on. So when we're talking about the demons, encountered demons told us stop investigating.
Not needed yet.
We aren't needed yet, because you are going to get a bonus word because of that.
Yep.
Because we just removed 2.
This spell is so fun
Right?
with quotation marks, isn't it? It's
Having
a
to
D&D
choose your
puzzle.
words carefully.
Remove any unnecessary articles in your sentence. They are understood.
Okay.
No
Received
the, no
severed
a.
head this morning of urchin father, possibly same person, encountered demons, told us to stop investigating. We are not needed yet, nearing Farrington soon.
How are we looking on that?
That's 25 words.
I
That
think
sounds
that's
good to me.
fine. There's still some wasted words in there, but we don't need to say anything else, so I think
Right.
we're good.
Okay, so
I
I'm
think that's
going
good enough.
to cast sending then.
Yep.
And say received severed head this morning of urchin father, possibly same person, encountered demons, told us to stop investigating. We are not needed yet. Nearing Farrington soon.
Not to mention the aging children.
That's fine.
Cole's convinced this is part of it.
Okay.
Do I get any response? I'm
You
just gonna roll
certainly do.
this. Give me a second. I'm checking that slot. Okay. Because I checked off one higher.
Alright.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Alrighty. You get in response.
Go slowly so I can write it, please.
Based on information,
Okay.
God's found child,
Gods?
guards.
Guards.
Alright.
I heard
Okay.
guards.
Sorry.
I heard
Gods.
gods as well.
Yeah, that was me. I apologize.
Okay.
Admitted not father, urchin leader, still alarmed.
Hold on, slow down.
Okay, I thought I was going slow. I'm sorry.
I write slow. Okay.
Not urchin leader still. Urchin
Still
leader
alarmed.
still alarmed.
Stated purple portal stole his head.
Purple portal stole his head.
Okay, anything else?
City on high alert.
Okay.
God's blessings.
Gods or guards?
God's this time.
God's blessing.
Yeah.
Yep. As in, like,
Blessings.
bless you.
Blessings. Okay.
As in,
So-
blessings with you type of thing.
Yeah.
So
good
I'll
tidings or yeah.
I'll
Stay safe.
I'll repeat back out the message that I got from Elsbeth to
portal.
everybody. Hey,
I've seen a
you
purple portal
can't
before.
hear in my head, sir.
Yeah.
Let me read it out.
We all heard it.
I haven't
I
haven't
assume you were
said it to
saying
you
it while
yet.
she was saying while you were hearing it.
Anyways, admitted
Sorry.
based on info, guards found child, admitted not father, street urchin, still alarmed, stated purple portal stole his head. City on high alert, God blessings. God's blessings.
Okay.
Purple portal stole his head?
Purple portal sounds rather familiar.
I'm having to type it up. I pasted, but I made some changes.
Yeah, I wrote it down in my notes.
It's written for
On
me
my
too.
paper. Yep. On the paper.
All right. We should go to sleep. That's 4 times you pasted it, Fire now.
Well, the last
Oh,
one is correct.
Yeah, the last one
It
is
doesn't
correct.
have the God's blessings.
Oh, okay.
The last
Right?
one does.
It's very
the second
important that we
last.
have the blessings of the gods, Meteor.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Who knows what will
Consider
happen
we're
without
dealing
that
with
blessing?
demons at this point.
Yes.
Okay, so the watch was Cole first.
And then I
You
think it
forgot
was
the
Mistral,
italics.
Bannock, Adeline.
Okay, who was second?
I was
I
second.
think it was Mistral, Bannock, and then Adeline.
Okay. So you all get this information back. You've talked amongst yourselves about it. It is night time. It is rest time. It is bedtime and trance time. I guess I should say. As the first bit are starting to get settled up and ready for a nap, you get that sinking feeling in your stomach again. Cole, you don't see a magic eye all of a sudden, but you get the sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach that lasts just maybe 10 minutes. That makes it really uneasy and hard to go to sleep, but then it passes. And you all go to sleep. 2, 3. Erilyn,
Mm.
as you are resting and sleeping through the night, about the third watch in, so when Bannock is keeping watch, Bannock, you hear Erilyn muttering in her sleep. She seems to be distressed, having some sort of dream or nightmare.
Now here's a
She's
question. Would he be able to actually hear me if I'm up in the tree with Cole?
You're loud enough that the person on watch can hear you, yes.
Okay.
You are calling out names that he doesn't recognize. And Erilyn, you are dreaming. You awaken. You feel yourself concentrating on a spell of some type. You are standing near a throne in what appears to be a large cathedral. The walls are in tatters. There are lots of holes around. It's pretty much a ruin at this point, but it looks like it was relatively new, other than being completely destroyed.
Okay.
You feel yourself
Like
concentrating on a
destroyed, like a
spell.
war has destroyed it, type of thing.
Yeah, kind of that type of look. There is rubble everywhere, and all around these walls that you see are undead. There's undead giants, undead humans, various different. They're zombies for the most part. And as you're looking out and you can feel yourself trying your best to concentrate on this spell, you can kind of recognize feeling that it's reminiscent of Hallow is the spell that you're concentrating on. And
Okay.
looking out into this group of undead, there are several figures that you see that you recognize, but you don't recognize. You look at them, you don't recognize their faces or anything, but in the depths of your heart, you feel an extreme sadness, of regret and those types of feelings. So that's why I said kind of recognize but not recognize. You feel regret, sadness, everything else, and as you're trying to concentrate on this spell, your concentration ends. The spell has been used up, and your last thoughts of this nightmare is seeing all of these undead crashing through these walls, all of them surrounding you, heading towards you, and your last sight is one of those people that gave you that regret and sadness jumping towards you, and you wake up.
So
And
last sight is person who
you don't
gives me
recognize,
regrets.
right? Your last feeling as you wake up is sadness. You wake up crying and feeling a deep sadness and regret in your heart, and the night passes without incident. You were able to get a long rest. Everybody was able to get a long rest.
Now, does our health fix with that?
Yes.
Including the wasn't there some max HP shenanigans?
Yes. Fix
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Wonderful.
That
If
was
they
a lot
do
of
any
trying to write.
adjustments.
Okay, so out of that,
If you have checked reset maximum HP changes during this rest, it'll fix it for you.
Hooray, we did it.
So Bannock, this is, you heard her calling out these names you didn't recognize, saying things like, how did it turn out like this? I wish I could have done more, things like that. As she was sleeping, it was pretty eerie and hard to listen to for the few moments that it was going on.
because I guess you could hear the regret and the sadness coming through in my voice.
I mean, you were sobbing in your sleep. And you wake up then, right at the end of Bannock's, really close to the end of Bannock's watch. So you can go ahead and get your long rest. You did actually get rest, but you are awake now with Bannock.
Now, is her spell slot still gone in the morning?
No,
Okay.
and you do remember the dream fully.
So I'm
Target.
going to
Or I guess
fly
nightmare.
down and sit next to Bannock and just kind of curl up, wave at him, and just be quiet.
Erilyn flies down to rest by the fire, which is unusual for her since she tends to like to be high up.
I revert the staff while
You're still
the
I'm...
rest-
asleep.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
the
still asleep?
rest of the night does pass without incident.
Okay.
So I got my long rest, but
Yes. Now everyone else does too, so go ahead and hit your buttons. Everyone awakens, trances are over.
Okay. I wake up, see Erilyn's not in it, and I revert it while I'm still up at the top.
and
I'm
glide down.
Yep. I glide down from 60 feet up in the air. And just gently land, staff in hand, on the ground.
I'm trying to think, imagine if someone else had climbed up into the tree and went to sleep without you knowing, suddenly
Uh-huh.
tree not there, they just fall.
Yes, they would.
Yeah, see, this is why I was sleeping on the ground.
It's a long fall.
If I
Jason.
know
Well,
you're in
I'm
the tree,
sure-
I won't do that.
Because I did offer to carry people up. That's why I verbally said that, so he would have known who was in the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
it
revert the
literally says
tree.
any creature in the tree falls when it reverts to a staff. So
Yep.
if there was
The
a
sun is
squirrel that
rising.
climbed up there,
If
Hope it's
anybody
a
has
flying
any
squirrel.
charges on wands or the like,
Yeah.
I need you to go ahead and roll to recover those as you normally would at the end of a long rest.
yep, I recovered all of mine because any roll would recover all of them.
That's... That one did, so I get that one back. Check my other two. I need to...
So Cole,
Did
Uh-huh.
that. 10...
what are you doing with your staff?
I put it back on my back.
Okay. So what are you going to do for the morning, Cole?
I'm going to make everyone breakfast.
Okay, and what are you going to use?
I'll probably forage some, like, berries and try to make, like, some smoothies or something. Maybe not
Okay, and-
smoothie, but some, like, fruity drink.
Okay.
And what containers or utensils are you going to use?
The
mess kit.
mess kit.
Okay, where do you store your mess kit?
In my backpack.
Okay. So you get the
Let me
mess
guess,
kit
it's
out.
missing?
No, it's there.
Bag of holding
Okay.
might have problems right now.
It has like a cooking pan, plates and bowls, cutlery,
Oh, yeah.
cups.
So you're carrying around a little bit of hefty weight. Yeah, you can do that. That's in your backpack. Okay, so
Yep.
you make breakfast. You make a nice fruity breakfast using some of the berries that Erilyn found yesterday night.
All right.
Don't tell me there's a problem with his bag of holding because the necklace is in there.
No, I haven't said anything.
I haven't checked it, so.
He just asked
Right.
questions to make us nervous. It's fine.
So you awaken. You've had breakfast. The sun is rising. It's a nice. Today's a little bit chillier than yesterday, but the sun is just rising. It's going to get warmer. There's a slight breeze, but not so much that it's lifting up leaves. It's just kind of a nice gentle breeze as you're here by the edge of the forest. Bannock. Niha.
I'm here. Yep.
Okay. For a split second, for some unknown reason, just in the back of your mind, you just have a memory of a certain person, a certain woman's face that just causes you to recoil and anger for a split second, and it's gone. You weren't really thinking anything at the time, nothing special. It just crossed your mind.
Oh no.
This better not
Do
be what
I
I think
notice?
it
Yeah,
is.
Do
do
I
I
notice this at
notice?
all?
What was the questions there from three people?
Do we
I
notice
wanted.
this?
Yeah. Do we notice?
I mean, how did you react there, Bannock?
Just
Is
a little
it
bit of like verbal disgust, I guess. Like I've eaten
Like,
something
ugh.
bad.
well? There you go. Right after eating, Bannock
Yeah.
looks like or sounds
I'm
like
gonna
he
immediately look
it
at his
very fun?
face. Do I, by looking at your face, Bannock, can Mistral identify a face that you would use when talking about a certain someone?
You should.
Okay.
and I'd like everyone except Bannock, please, to roll a perception check.
20.
16.
25, not 20.
Uh, actually, I guess it would only be Mistral. Mistral. For
Not
a
20.
split second, as you saw this disgust on his face and this look, you saw his skin darken just a little for that split second, and now it's back to normal.
Ooh. Okay.
Even not having noticed that part, um,
I'm not going to comment, and I'm not going to try to let anything give away on my face.
Okay. Yeah,
uh,
y'all definitely heard the disgust
yeah.
in his reaction there. So
Um,
apparently, whatever you fixed, Cole, was not that good.
Sorry about that, Dominic. I'll do better next time. Uh, but
No. You're fine. You're fine.
one thing I do want to do this morning, I would like to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
While you were
You do
doing that,
realize I
Mistral,
have a wand of detect magic, right?
Yes, but that
Mistral
will use a
is-
charge. This won't.
Mm.
This doesn't even use a spell slot.
while y'all are doing
Oh,
that,
okay.
Mistral is wordlessly holding out the cleansing stone to Bannock.
Thank you. I'll take it and I'll just kind of use it a
You
little
feel
bit.
a little bit cleaner, a little bit less
Yes.
sweaty. You feel a little bit of dirt has left you, which makes you feel considerably better. You
Yeah,
feel like
Mm-hmm.
you're cleansed in a way.
yeah.
Okay.
Nanny, doing it ritual casting. It won't use a spell slot, and it just takes 10 minutes to cast. So yours would be
Okay.
instant, like if we need it now.
But we
whereas
don't.
this doesn't use any resources.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you ritual cast detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, everybody glows. All the items glow.
No floating balls in the air.
Nope, no floating
Spying on
balls in the
us.
air.
I would like to also do a view sweep for any scrying. Do I notice anything weird? Oh, yeah, that's a nat 20 there.
Assuming he was going to ask you for a
Given that I
perception
can
check.
see invisible. Parabutt.
Sorry, I was dealing with some game related messages. Alrighty. And I apologize because I was reading the messages, I heard nothing. So what was the
I-
28 for?
She's scrying.
My I to check for any invisible
You're looking around to see if
things.
there's any glowy floating orbs about.
Or just anything that can't be seen that would stand out to me.
Okay. You look around, nothing seems different to you. However, Cole,
Mm-hmm.
with your detect magic, detecting everything mostly seems normal, except you notice on your bag of gnawing there
No,
is
that's That's
Other
midnight.
character.
Yeah, that's midnight.
Oh, sorry.
He has bag of holding.
Yeah, I have
Your
that.
bag of holding. You see an extra magic aura on it from the School of Abjuration.
Abjuration. Hey,
Ooh.
Mistral. Mistral. What?
Abjuration is usually
What's
warding.
abjuration do again?
Hmm.
It's protection, generally.
Protection. Why is my bag glowing that?
Could
I'm gonna take out the necklace.
You go to open the bag and it will not open.
Mistral.
Is it warded closed?
It won't open. My bag
Can
won't
I
open.
attempt to reach into my bag?
You can. You reach in just fine.
Okay.
can I attempt to open Cole's bag of
Bag.
holding?
You can attempt to. It does not seem to open.
Yeah, his is definitely not opening.
I'm going to attempt to flip Cole's bag over.
And
Turn it
just hold
inside
it
out.
upside down.
As though we're trying to turn it inside out, even though the end is opening.
Yep, it will not work. You're not able to get the
Okay.
top open at all. It's as if it's been glued or sealed shut.
No.
I hope you didn't have anything super important in there.
Well, I had the necklace. I had a superior healing potion in there. My painting marvelous pigments kit.
Anything in your bag of holding right now is
Bunch of other kits.
unavailable.
Inaccessible.
An immovable rod.
How are you feeling, by the way?
How am I feeling? I think I'm feeling alright.
I know, Erilyn's been helping you out the last few days.
I don't feel the same as I did before. I feel better.
Are you at 100% yet, or not quite?
I think so.
Okay. Making sure we didn't have some kind of relapse.
No, it was purely temporary from seeing that image and the sinking feeling and all.
Okay.
I assume beyond being upset and irritated that his bag is suddenly closed on him, that he's probably doing okay.
What would cause a bag to close like this? Could it be the necklace?
It could be. We don't know what the necklace does.
What kind, or out of character question then, what kind of magic would curses be in school?
Let me look up.
Because I'm wondering if I try to remove curse on it, if it will potentially...
Bestow curse is necromancy.
So it's not adjuration then, abjuration.
It's healing, and a lot of healing is necromancy by definition.
It could be
Yeah.
like a lock spell or something.
It
Should I
could be
attempt
that
to
the
remove
necklace
curse on
created
the
a
bag?
ward and creating a ward inside the bag.
Does anyone have not detect magic, but the end magic one?
I have counter
Dispel
spells.
magic?
She was
Dispel?
talking about
Dispel
dispel magic.
Yeah, dispel magic.
Spell magic will also
But-
break your bag of holding.
Yeah,
depending
and you
on
lose everything
the
in
effect
it.
that we're trying to
Can't-
trigger.
Can't you do
You
a
get to
specific
choose an effect. We can try to choose a specific
Or
effect if we
magical
know what
effect
it is.
within
Abjuration
range.
effect was what I was thinking. to end the abjuration effect.
You can
Are you
attempt
sure
to
you want
specifically
me
target
to?
it.
Are you sure you want me to do that? I might break the bound of holding.
Worst thing that happens is my stuff spills on the ground.
This is true.
If the okay, so it will spill on the ground and not
Mhm.
disappear.
Yeah.
Correct.
I can try.
So
Are
use
you
it on the
100% sure?
abjuration effect specifically. Try to end the abjuration effect.
And it says when you cast this spell using a slot 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effect of the spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to less than the level of the spell slot you have used. So
by
what
default, it's a
level?
3rd level spell. And if
What
it's
level
higher than the
should
3rd
I
level spell, you gotta
try?
roll.
What level should I try to cast this at? I can attempt a 5th.
What level is default?
3rd.
3rd.
I'd start with a 3rd. If we need more than that,
You can always
then-
upcast at a higher level if it's needed, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can start with 3rd.
Okay. And I'm specifically focusing on the abjuration effect.
Mm-hmm.
What's the spell slot? Yeah.
Okay, you cast the spell.
Does anything happen?
You still have
Try to
detect
open the
magic
bag.
going on.
Have to. Yeah, I still have
Do
the
you
detect
still
magic
have it?
on. Yeah.
Okay. That abjuration magic seems to have dissipated.
All right.
Try to
Can
open
I
the
open
bag.
it?
The bag opens.
Oh, thank goodness! I'm gonna take the necklace out.
Okay, you pull out this necklace collar thing. 2 of the crystals on it are completely clear. The one that previously had lightning zapping through it appears to be darkened as if like it's been
Expended.
burned or smoked,
Mm-hmm.
trying to think of how you can describe it.
Is
You know,
it
Like
imagine,
it's
smoldered out?
yeah, from the inside. As if soot and darkness is covering the outside of it, so it has become very
like a blown
smoky looking.
fuse.
It's a
Right.
burnt out light
Like a
bulb,
blown-
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
check
It
the
has
other
that
items
look.
in my bag and make sure they are all okay?
You can.
Are they all okay?
Goal decides to go through checking all of his items. This takes a good few minutes to dump out everything
There's
one
8
at
things
a
in there.
time. Okay. So yeah, it takes you about 5 minutes then. So
Yeah.
not too long. Everything seems fine as far as you can tell. Nothing detects as magical that you don't expect.
All right. Out of my backpack.
What is the school on the necklace?
Yeah. What is the school on the necklace?
One moment.
I have the cheat sheet in front of me if it helps, Firedale.
I believe it's conjuration, but let me double check. I'm sorry.
This is a quick overview here. The quickest of overviews.
I don't think it's conjuration because that's transport creatures or objects.
It is conjuration. And you're
Oh.
noticing conjuration specifically on the beads. You see 3 little essences of magic on the beads themselves.
Okay. Does this look like one of those necklaces where you can take off a bead and cast a spell with it?
Like a necklace of fireballs.
Yeah, that's
No, I think he's meaning or prayer beads.
Yeah, like the prayer beads.
Well, the prayer beads, remember, you don't take those off. They are
Yeah, you
permanently
just
attached.
cast from it.
Oh yeah. Then, like
I
either
would say
one. Either one where you remove it or just
Look-wise,
activate it.
it looks like they are just tied on and not permanently affixed in some way. Like there's no metal rivets holding them on, so
Okay.
you can take that as you will.
So
They're
probably
just
removable.
little X loops attaching them to the collar.
This might summon demons, though. Or it could summon a fireball. We don't really know. I am going to play it safe. Out of my backpack, I am going to pull out this black cloth looking thing. And I'm going to, like, unfold it. I'm going to lay it out on the ground. And this is a portable hole.
Okay.
I'm going to drop the necklace inside and fold that sucker back up.
Okay. So you moved it from one bag of holding to a bigger bag of holding.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But this one doesn't have anything else in it at the moment.
I was about to say, I don't know if I like the idea of it being out where it can be tracked and traced.
Okay.
So this won't seal my bag of holding. It might seal a portable hole, which has nothing in it. So.
And now that we know that I can dispel magic on the abjuration effect,
But
then
Cole will just feel safer knowing that it's not in his bag of holding anymore. Oh, my precious paints.
Your precious paints.
We need to get that thing identified as soon as possible.
Yes, we do. Let's go!
Cole is ready to get a move on. How's
Are
everyone
we
else
checking
feeling?
on our way if there's any
I
update
could feel better.
from Elspeth? Erilyn's still kind of shell shocked from that nightmare, just a little bit. She's kind of just quiet.
Okay, so Erilyn asked if y'all are going to check to see if there's any update notes from Elspeth.
Or should we wait till end of day for that?
Probably wait till later in the day. I mean, if we check, it doesn't, like, use anything up for us, does it? Or will it use up the only use we have?
It's the one sheet. Well, there's 5 sheets. So as long as we're not using up all the 5 sheets, it
cool.
resets. Right?
I mean, each sheet will reset 24 hours after it's used.
All right, we have 5. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Right,
say we wait
right?
a little bit.
Maybe check at lunch.
Yeah, probably around noon we'll check.
Okay.
I just noticed that in...
Oh, I was muted.
Yes, you were.
Yes, I was waiting for you to answer.
I was saying, when we dropped in on Elspeth last time, she had said that this was the time that she normally writes her updates.
Oh.
So we know what time she normally writes her updates.
Mm-hmm.
So we should probably wait until after that time is hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so check around noon then. Okay.
Well, the last update we had from her where she actually did a timestamp after we interrupted her was at 4
p.m. Yeah.
And that was her later in the day update. So.
Yep.
But we can check multiple times in a day, so.
Only if we want to use up more pages than we need to. I only did it yesterday because we had nothing else to use it on and we were ending the day anyway. That was the only reason I checked it twice that day.
Do you need to use it on any more of the journal
We
pages?
don't know yet. Well, Firedale said there was nothing in the journal immediately, but there might be something else that we might want to use it for.
Okay.
And so we're reserving 1 page for the updates.
Okay.
And I don't typically want to go over that. Yesterday was an exception.
Yeah, mainly it's a really big journal, and trying to look through the whole thing, every 5 minutes for stuff isn't really a feasible option. So gameplay or gameplay wise, to keep things moving somewhat okay, unless you have a specific thing to go looking for,
Mm-hmm.
there's no,
So check
it's
at
not going to help
night
you.
when we're settling
Yeah.
down.
Well,
Give
more
her an
a
update.
specific, you have to
Yeah,
have a
or
specific
if
reason to go into the journal.
yeah, if we run into something, like if we run into another mural,
Yeah.
for instance, and there's
It's
something
like,
we want to
oh,
look
I
up with that
remember that. I
mural, that would be a
remember,
reason to look. Yeah.
yeah, flicking through that page, because like before you were specifically looking for the word fog, and that's how you came upon this part that was discussing the fog, and then you expounded upon that. You like research.
Also, a little bit off topic, just slightly. I just noticed we have party inventory now.
I was about to say that.
I added the carriage to party inventory. If there's something you're keeping in the carriage, feel free to move it.
Yeah, I see the carriage. That's awesome. I was about
have
to mention that as well.
Party?
If you go
Yeah,
to your
in-
Where do
inventory,
you
there's my
see-
inventory
in the
and party
inventory tab.
inventory.
Yeah, there's 2 tabs now.
Is that something new that they added?
That is
Oh.
new.
Yes.
That is new.
Hey,
Interesting. I don't see the carriage. Oh, I do see the carriage.
It's at the
Never mind.
bottom. It's
It's
treated like a
literal
bag.
Yeah. Okay.
It can
So you
hold
can actually
600
have
pounds
it-
of stuff. Yeah.
nice. Did you specifically set it as party inventory?
Yes,
is it
I
just default?
specifically clicked on the carriage and said move to party inventory.
I'm just gonna
Interesting.
test by adding in a cleansing stone to it.
Yeah, if you have something on your person that you would normally be putting in the carriage while we're traveling, feel free
So,
to drop
do you
that
guys
in there.
see that?
Yes.
Yep.
That's awesome. Okay,
So
I'll
you
delete
can
that now.
actually have
A party
like, a
inventory.
bag of holding
Finally.
specifically for the party, and people can take money out of it to add to their own and not have to worry about.
Yeah,
multiple
party
people
inventory
keeping track.
has a currency area.
Nice.
It does. There is a currency spot.
I just realized I have the cook's utensils.
I
That's
also
awesome.
do.
There's a-
Yeah, multiple of us have it, I'm sure.
Very nice.
But yeah, so that'll help in the future. So that
Definitely.
also means,
Okay.
Firedale, when you have special loot that isn't going to a specific person, you can just drop it in our party inventory and we can
Yeah,
Decide
disperse it
later.
amongst
We can
ourselves.
yeah.
that is amazing.
It can be
Yeah,
communal. We
that's
pull it
nifty.
when we want it.
I like that.
Nice.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You
Right.
could also end up doing it where if you want to give us specific items, put it in there and tell us to grab it.
Yep.
Yeah.
'Cause
That'd
if
be
it's
easier
like a
than you have
custom
to
item.
search for it and everything if I know
Yeah.
specifically what it is and where.
Yeah. Sorry to derail us a little bit from the story
Oh, no,
stuff,
no,
but
that-
that was an important observation.
Yeah.
It was
no, that
needed.
that is
How
very good.
How did you add carriage on there?
You click on the name of the container at the top. You click on it, and it'll actually open up a inventory entry, the same as your other items. And you can do move to on the bottom of it.
Like,
So you can do it with like the bag of holding. You can do it with like a chest, a pouch, a quiver.
Yeah, that's pretty nifty.
You
Alright,
gotta
so
you have
if
to
I wanted
click
to add a
on
new
it.
one, I could just
and
add
in the
another
pane.
pouch and rename it. Okay.
I tried to move the cleansing stone to the carriage and it gave me a 404 error.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Oh,
because
I
there's already a
deleted the
cleansing stone
cleansing
in there, and
deleted
yeah,
the
it was
cleansing
it was a fake
That's
one
fine.
that he added. It's not our actual cleansing stone.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's
that's
not
why
the
it gave me the
permanent cleansing
404
stone.
error then.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not a permanent cleansing stone. I have the other one in my personal bag. That's not in the party items right now.
That
Our
was
real
really
one.
cool. Sorry for
I wonder if we should
sidetracking
leave like our
us.
I was gonna say like our bedrolls and shit in the carriage, but
Now, one question. Did it just update its name?
Did
Level
what
10
update its
carriage?
name?
Level 10
Yes.
carriage, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no refreshing or anything needed. It's instant.
Nice.
Apparently its weight is 600 pounds.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how
Yep.
much the carriage holds. Yep.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. No, that is very cool. That was a good sidestep there. That's nice and
A
useful
derailment.
for
That's
the
just
campaign.
exciting.
And especially
Okay.
for people people that are watching that mention that they want to try and play or run D&D later, knowing a tool that's useful is a good thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And especially if you want to do the party funds again.
Yep.
Yep, you can now do it directly in there, which is why I brought it
That
up.
is really nice.
Yep.
That would have been helpful last campaign.
Very much. So
A
you
lot
all
of things
pack
would have been
up.
helpful last campaign. Yeah, we pack
Very
up.
much so. Y'all pack up
Yep.
and
Mhm.
start back on your journey. Again, the sun is, I'd say it's about 10 o'clock now. Y'all have had breakfast, looked around, had poor Cole. I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. Had
Oh.
poor Cole panic just a little bit. Had Bannock get sick of Cole's food. And you start your travel into the forest. As you're traveling through the forest, everything seems mainly normal. You travel along, and then I believe it would be Bannock.
Yep.
You receive a very short message from Elsbeth
Okay.
that says, "Please check notes. Important update. Not enough time with this."
Okay, cool.
Okay.
It has been, y'all have been traveling about 3 or 4 hours. It's sometime between 1 or 2 now. You're surrounded by trees. It's not a super dense forest, but it's a forest, so there's light coming in. Everything around seems fine.
She did say
Go
she
ahead.
would use sending if there was something immediately urgent, so that
Mhm.
works.
I'm surprised she
Yep.
sends to Bannock though and not to me, knowing that I have sending.
Well, she's used to dealing with Bannock. Bannock's the leader of the party as far as everyone else is concerned.
Yeah, even though he
What's she gonna
himself
do when
is...
I'm the one who has the sending stone?
Well, she's
I
gonna
don't
have
know.
it soon, but she doesn't have it yet.
Yep.
All right. Well, I will. I'll kind of like signal to everybody that we need to stop for a moment. I have an
Okay.
update.
Are you going to whisper into the air a response?
You gonna
Yes.
talk to her?
Yes. I'll.
Or do we want to check the message first?
Yeah. You know what? We should check the message first. Let's not waste
Well, I
our
mean, we
response.
we have a set amount of time that we can respond. So
Right.
Yeah, it's a spell. It's cast to send a message to you, and at that time, you can respond back in
yeah, so
kind.
we can't hold our response. It doesn't work that way.
Yep.
Okay.
Please hold. Da, 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 da.
So yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just respond back. Understood.
Checking.
Yep.
I am
Okay.
looking through it as soon as you convey that to me.
Yep, and I will stop and stop and just kind of convey that we need to check the notes like right now, like not in 10 minutes, not in 5 minutes, right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Cole, are you going to keep the carriage moving, or are you bringing it to a stop
I'll
after he says this?
I'll keep it
You don't.
moving while they check
Yeah,
it.
you don't need to stop it for us to check it.
Alrighty. So the carriage swing, you pull out the ledger, the special papers, you
Mhm.
do today's date, and on this, you see an update that started around 8 o'clock, is when the first time step is, that says nothing new to report uh, and everything like that. But then there's an update around 10 o'clock that says just received word, and then it kind of stops there, and then on the next line immediately following it, there is a bit of information that says uh, carrier has returned, and talks about carriers have come back. There's one waiting in Farrington for you. Uh, General, just concerning that. And immediately at the same time as, well, shortly before the time where she said you need to check your updates, There's an update that says that children have been returned, and that
Oh.
there was a message left that says for you, here's a gift, you can stop now. I don't know what it's about. The children were seen stepping out of some sort of purple portal. They seem okay and well. These children appeared in Oakville. This message was relayed to us, and I wanted to update you on this information. The
We
children
didn't
seem
stop.
tired other than being well.
Are all of the children in Oakvale?
All, as far as we know, each of the ones that I've received reports on appear to be there.
So all of the children, regardless of where they disappeared from, reappeared in Oakvale.
That is what her note says.
Okay.
Her note does say
Interesting.
she's still waiting to hear on the courier that was sent to Cassie.
Okay.
Interesting.
There's something
with
concerning
a
about
note
that.
saying, "Here is a gift. You can stop now."
We didn't stop, so they're returning the children in the hopes that we will stop.
Oh.
Because we were continuing because of the missing children, as far as they're aware. That's the only reason we were investigating.
Well, I still think it would be wise to get to Farrington and let them know that the child has been
Yeah, we're still going to
dumped
Farrington.
Interesting.
off.
And I forget, Mishral, did you introduce yourself to Rochard?
That's a good question.
I don't remember.
I don't believe I gave a name.
Okay. I just wanted to
I
make
think
sure.
Cole is the only one who did.
Did I?
I don't think Cole said his name either. His
don't think I
introduction
did.
was to start attacking.
Yeah, I don't think there were names exchanged.
Yeah, Rochard gave his.
Yeah, I don't think any of us said ours.
Okay. So yeah, that was the message that was sent is, here's a gift, you can stop now. It wasn't directed at anyone in particular, but that was specifically what was found with the children.
Okay. That's alarming.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they were returned apparently yesterday night, right around bedtime.
I wasn't awake during the watch where Erilyn was freaking out.
Well, this was
Through a
before.
purple portal.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
when everyone was setting up and getting ready for bed.
Okay, so not when anybody had the bad feeling?
No, it was just right around the same time everyone had the bad feeling.
Oh, great. Okay.
Approximately.
Not the eyeball opening, though.
No.
No, that was much earlier in the day. So just to recap, because I know I talked all over the place with it, for the early morning timestamp, there was nothing new to report.
10 a.m.
then
was
she
just
sta-
received word.
Yeah, just received word. And then after that, the couriers are arriving. The children have been returned. They were found with a note of some type. She doesn't specify whether it was a note or a message from the children or anything like that. As far as spoken or read.
Doesn't say if it was spoken or read, doesn't say if it was in common or a different language.
Right, but it does say, here's a gift, you can stop now. And she follows it up with, we are still on high alert, and this seems weirdly, dang, what's the word? Starts with a C. Where things coincide together.
Coincidental.
Did I really just
Connected.
do that?
Coincidental.
Yes.
Yeah, this is quite a coincidence.
Correlation.
I could not
Mhm.
remember the word, and then I used a different form of it. That's so funny.
Remember, folks, correlation doesn't mean causation.
So I think we send a message to her saying we believe the demons are trying to bribe us into stopping our
Well-
investigation by returning the children.
I wouldn't
Is
I
that
wouldn't
necessary
necessarily
for right
say
now?
that right now. I would think that we would be discussing that amongst ourselves at this moment.
Fair.
I
We don't
I
know
don't
that.
see
We're
it being
theorizing.
important right now. Because don't forget,
No.
when I drop off the sending stone to
It'll be way
the
easier to
courier,
send messages, yeah.
I can also we can also
Won't have
write a
to spend a
letter
spell
to
slot.
Elsbeth.
Yeah, we'll get one extra bonus message, basically.
Yeah.
Because the stone won't
Plus,
take a
we
spell
can
slot.
write a letter to Elsbeth to go with the courier back home.
Yep, this is true.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say that when we sent the message to Elsbeth, we did tell them that we were asked to stop investigating
You did.
by that demon
Yep.
encounter. So
Yep.
that probably combined with the "you can stop now"
She'll
may
know
have
that we're
already made a
being
connection in
pressured.
her head. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Elsbeth's a smart lady. She's
She is.
probably put two and
Obviously,
two together.
we're not stopping though.
No, we're gonna keep
No.
moving. We're not done yet. That was one piece of the puzzle.
It's interesting that they're trying to be so polite about it.
Well,
They
they
really don't
apparently
want us
need
sticking our
us.
nose.
They apparently still need us for something, just not yet.
Now. They don't want us sticking our nose where it doesn't belong until they need us. But I think our nose definitely
Interesting.
belongs where it is. Something smells fishy.
Oh,
This
The
doesn't
more-
seem right. That suddenly
I went fishing this morning. That's probably me.
The
No.
thing with a mystery, though, is the more someone tells you to look into it, the more you have to look into it.
Yeah.
Also, Lily, you're cutting out a little.
Okay.
It's just a split second. Yeah.
But
Thing with the mystery is the more they tell you not to, the more you want to.
in
Yep.
knowing that, though, maybe this is reverse psychology. They're telling us to stop so that we keep investigating and end up where they want us to be.
Don't overthink this. You're gonna overthink this. You don't. need to overthink
Regardless,
this.
even if they didn't want us to stop, I don't think we could stop right now.
No, for sure
No. That's it. Campaign over.
not.
Campaign done. Quest finished.
Okay,
So
so I
with-
guess we just start back on our way to
Well, we never stopped.
Farrington?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, keep moving.
in the process of going, it's around lunchtime. Do y'all want to eat on the go or set up camp?
Probably eat on the go. Probably have rations.
We got rations.
Yep.
Okay. So y'all continue for the rest of the afternoon. Again, you're in a forest. The sun is starting to go down a little bit, but it's still bright. Again, it's afternoon, not quite evening. And you hear the sounds of a storm on the horizon, bits of thunder coming from the east as you're traveling through, looking up through the canopy of the trees. You can see dark clouds moving in, and it appears that there's going to be a rainstorm or a thunderstorm. You definitely hear the thunder. And so we will go ahead and stop there around 6 p.m. of this day of travel.
It is a
Yep,
good
and I
place
know
to
we
stop.
have a hard stop, so yeah.
6 p.m. Boom goes the thunder. Again, I know it's kind of weird to stop right in the middle of travel without settling down for camp, but I think after lunch is
Yeah.
well, I guess. What time do you all
It's
normally
dinner.
consider lunch?
Noon.
Noon.
Okay.
Yeah,
So when's
6
dinner?
PM would be more
6
dinner.
p.m.
6 p.m.
would be
is dinner.
dinner.
Yeah.
5 p.m.
Okay.
onward is dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Unless
guess
you're in
so.
my house.
Okay. So y'all had a little snack at lunch about 4 hours ago. How about that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Sorry, I have a really weird time frame
You
for
do.
sleepy awake time.
You're
I
on
mean,
dragon
dinner
time.
dinner here is usually 7, but I have family that does eat at 5, so it
Mhm.
can be anywhere 5
Yeah.
My
onwards
house
usually.
it's 2:30.
So yeah, so we will stop with an
It's
incoming
weird.
storm in the middle of the afternoon, early evening here. And we do have a hard cutoff, so I just want to make sure that we hit that. So thanks everybody for stopping by. I hope the interesting revelations have been at least a little bit interesting.
Yes.
I
So
have
thank,
so many
Sort of.
questions.
And for
thanks
those of you
everybody
on
again
my
for
end,
stopping by
thank you
for
so
this
much for watching.
36th session of In the Demon's Grasp.
Thank you for
So I
listening.
will
See you in a
say
And I'll
month?
see y'all next time.
I hope
We're gonna
not.
hope
hopefully
not.
sometime soon.
Yeah, let's
Hopefully
not wait.
sooner than
let's
that.
Not wait, let's not
Let's
wait a
not
month.
wait till August to meet
Bye-bye.
again, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Please.
No.
Okay, so